Right now at noon, a wrong-way pursuit comes to a crashing conclusion. CHP officers stopped the driver by slamming into the car. Good afternoon. I'm Sandra Mitchell. It's our top story on KCAL-9 News today at noon. That chase began after a driver started throwing things at passing traffic. It ended about 9 o'clock this morning in the northbound lanes of the 5 freeway near Washington Boulevard. KCAL-9's Louisa Hodge shows us how the drama played out.
Cars were forced to slow down and even stop on the 5 freeway, officers say, as the driver swerved in and out of lanes, throwing up finger gestures, shouting, and even throwing things out his window.
We responded and we found the vehicle stopped in lanes. We attempted to make contact and the party accelerated and a pursuit ensued.
The suspect led CHP officers on a slow chase for several miles. You can see the driver swerving before changing directions and then going the wrong way, traveling south on the northbound lanes of the 5, blowing by several of the CHP vehicles that were in pursuit. Then the driver spun around and started heading north again when one of the CHP units tried to do a pit maneuver and rammed the car. Then another CHP officer rammed the car, tapping it between the 2 CHP SUVs. Then you can see as one officer broke out the windows with his baton. There were some tense moments which followed as CHP officers drew their guns. Finally, they rushed the car, pulled the suspect out, and wrestled him to the ground on the freeway and took him into custody.
We had to remove him from the vehicle. He was not complying.
The suspect suffered minor injuries from being pulled out of the driver's side window. He was arrested and taken away in an ambulance. But officers say it's very lucky this driver's freeway frenzy didn't end with anyone else hurt.
We had some issues with some of the motorists trying to pass us, and you need to, if we're running a break and if we're in a pursuit, you need to try to stay back for your own safety, because as you saw this morning, he made a U-turn, and if there was somebody next to us, they could have got hurt as well.
Authorities now are investigating whether the suspect was under the influence.